Hampshire batted out the last day of their LV County Championship match with Middlesex at the Ageas Bowl as both sides had to settle for a draw. The only way a positive result was really possible without deals in dark corners was if Middlesex took early wickets after Hampshire began the last morning on 4 without loss for a lead of 55. The home side simply didn't have enough time to get themselves far enough ahead to set a target. Middlesex had to wait for an hour for a breakthrough, Neil Dexter maintaining his excellent recent form with the ball by having Liam Dawson taken behind off the inside edge with his 11th delivery of the innings. Movement like that from the medium pacer who bagged a fifer in the first innings would have given the visitors some hope, but they again found Michael Carberry in a determined mood. Jimmy Adams also looked in good touch, and even as early as lunchtime it became evident that this game was going nowhere. Indeed, in spite of shots like these, only 66 runs were scored in the morning session from 32 overs. This was not going to be a day filled with drama. Hampshire went to lunch on 70 for 1 for a lead of 121, and after 4 more runs had been added, Adams on 37 was surprised by the pace and bounce from James Harris, and indeed by the umpire's raised finger. That would have given Middlesex a modicum of hope, Hampshire's own chances of winning this game probably disappearing on the previous evening when Toby Rowland-Jones and Stephen Finn reduced the first innings deficit to 51 with a last wicket stand of 75. Without that, this day may have been very different, although it did give Carberry another chance to dig in. He is a batsman with immense power and he plays his shots with a real flourish, as Harris found out when he was pulled for this 6. But the former England opener also has the ability to defend and bat for long periods, as was needed here. He was at his second 50 of the match and his 5th of the championship season off 112 balls. He'd struck 6 fours and 1 6 in that. He soon moved into second place in the list of leading run scorers in the top flight of the championship this summer. He was out for 57 for once not hitting one of his favourite hook shots into the stands, instead finding long leg to go with his side on 133 for 3 and the match already petering out. James Vince could use some time in the middle and he spent nearly 2 hours in making his 32 runs. But he just can't get going this year. Here falling to a fine slip catch by James Franklin off Ollie Rayner. Vince has yet to reach 40 this season. There was one more wicket before the captain shook hands on the draw. Adam Wheater will not be too pleased to have given Sam Robson only the second wicket of his first-class career with an edge behind. So with Hampshire finishing on 185 for 5, the game was drawn, with them taking 11 points to Middlesex's 10. The latter doing enough to stay on top of the pile and in fact extending their lead to 13 points. Hampshire are now at the bottom as they still await their first win of the 4-day summer. Both sides miss out the next round of fixtures.